Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Moderately Anonymous MTG cEDH, the greatest cEDH channel in the multiverse. As always, this episode is brought to you by TCG Player. Hit that TCG Player affiliate link in the description to pick up any of the cards that you see in today's video. It's a great way to help out the channel. And thank you to all of our patrons that make great content like this possible. Become a patron and enjoy Patreon exclusive content, become part of our Discord, and play with us on our monthly Patreon stream. We've got new guest Chuck Cheddar joining us, along with returning favorites Scoots with 8-0s and G-Toast this week. First up is Chuck playing Bruse and Thrasios Evolution Station by PlayM and Mikey JH. This is an adaptive 4-color Underworld Breach deck looking to set up Bomberman combo or go for Underworld Breach wins with Brain Freeze. Second is G-Toast not playing Godo. This week he's on Frozen Underworld by Gil Cole. This is a mid-range Storm deck that can pivot between quick aggressive wins and grinding value over the mid-game with Kess to control the board and go for wins with Thrasios Oracle or Underworld Breach. Third in order is Scoots playing Thrasios Krark by Deke. This is a manual Storm deck that uses Krark's ability to its advantage to drive up the Storm count, going for wins with Brain Freeze or Aetherflux Reservoir. And fourth is Mod playing Sinestra's Freeze Thief. This is an aggressive ad nauseam combo deck that splashes white for silence effects, as well as opening up Seven's Reclamation lines with Underworld Breach and going for wins with Thrasios Oracle. Remember, if you enjoy this video, it helps out a lot to click the like and subscribe buttons. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, and everyone is highly appreciated. And without further ado, let's hop into our game.
Yeah.
Certainly not good.
Yeah.
I'm in last place, though. I don't think I can keep this in last.
You can cheat, right? You get one cheat.
I'll keep second sevs.
But if everyone who has kept their hand can record it
Take
in
a
some
picture of
fashion.
Oh yeah. Just forget that.
Yeah, now everyone is going to judge you in the YouTube comments, Tony, so beware.
Fine. I'm fitting to text it to the guy whose deck I'm borrowing and say, how bad is this? This is my keep.
I've had people do that before, and I encourage it, honestly. That seems like a fun way to go about it. That's a keeper on 6. I am ready to go if y'all are. Any pre-games, anyone? Nope? Okay.
Alright, I will draw for the turn. I will start out by taking 2 damage and casting Gataxian Probe, targeting Mod.
That's funny. Well, prepare to laugh. We got Germ Nut.
Okay, that thing. Oh! Wow.
Yep. Isn't that funny? I told you would laugh.
I'll play a Misty. I will crack that to get Volcanic Islands.
While you're shuffling, I got the return text from my buddy whose Kess deck this is saying, ship it. So let's go.
Oh no!
All right.
Nice. Text him back and say, too late.
Too late. The number 2, and then L8.
Faithless Looting.
Really accentuate the fact that there is no time.
Yeah.
That's a faithless looting?
That's a good. Yeah. Faithlessly loot.
I'll throw away this Dress Down and this Temple Garden, and I will pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw this card. Watery Grave, I'll take 2. Demir Signet.
That doesn't seem like a bad keep so far.
I will pass that turn.
I'm gonna untap, upkeep, and then subsequently draw. Play this Command Tower, and then I'm gonna play this Mox Diamond. I'll pitch this Snow-Covered Island. I'll play this Soul Ring. I'm done after that.
Draw? That's funny. How about a Chrome Mox? I'll tuck a Miscast underneath it. 1 for a Mana Vault. Put 3 there. I'll spend 2 of it on a Talisman of Progress. And I have
perhaps,
1 left floating that I would like to cast a Hope of Girper. And I'm going to pass the turn from there.
Untap, draw for the turn. Play a Marsh Flats, rack that. I think what I would like to do is just cast this thing. How many do I get?
Total 8.
8. Huh, that's really good. Okay.
That's enough to win the game. Tony's got a big fat delay up, though, for sure.
You think so?
No.
Mm-hmm.
You don't. Okay. I'll crack 3 treasures. I'll cast a Spellseeker.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, we're doing it.
We're dead, huh?
I'll go get Ephemerate. I will crack this to cast Ephemerate targeting Spellseeker.
Ah, interesting. The thing is that I have this Swan Song.
As tempting as the bird is, I think I would rather draw a card and also ephemerate my Spellseeker.
Likewise.
Good thing. This is exiled. I will go get the Final Fortune. Let's cast it. The question is, I'm like not actually sure I have enough mana to do this though, because I think I need a bunch next turn, don't I?
Yeah, I'm not sure you have it either.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out. Go to my next return. Upkeep Ephemerate happens again, so we will seek the spell. We will go get Enlightened Tutor and cast it, and then I think. Oh, but that's funky. Yeah, no, I think I might just lose. That's awkward.
Whoops.
I will get Breach. I will have enough to cast it.
Yep. You don't have a land?
And then I don't, but I have a Gitaxian Probe that could draw me something. All right, I will draw this Breach. I will try to cast the Breach. All right, the moment of truth. Let's take 2, and I'll get Probe Scoots here.
It is that one, followed by that one, followed by this one. That's it. That's all I got.
Oh, and I have to exile 3 things to do this. I'll get rid of Misty, Dress Down, and Temple Garden. Part of the cards.
A lot riding on the straw.
Nope. Top decked the monkey, so I will. In any other situation, that would be great, but not right now. I guess. Do I have enough to do it again? I guess I could try
Get Probe again.
One more time. This time I'll have a look at G Toast's hand.
I will.
I'll exile Veil of Summer Mushroom and this guy.
This lovely trio.
Wow. Okay, I get it now.
And then these 2.
Oh, well, wait.
It was some good top decks.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, that seems like a solid.
That's a good hand with a couple
yeah.
decent top decks.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice. All right. I hope Tony wins.
Draw one more time.
Wait, am I good to look back?
You are, yeah. Okay. And I am good to pick up my cards. We had to try it.
Honestly, I don't know if you did have to try it. No one had a gun to your head in that situation.
Ouch.
I should say I wanted to try it.
I'm gonna take 2 off the Blood Crypt, 5 mana. Float one of them for a Kess.
Okay.
If Kess is good, I will pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw for turn. Wow. Looted Futhals. Floating 1 to cast Krark. I will cast this Gitaxian Probe, targeting the Toastmaster. I will trigger Krark. Evens doubles, every time. Alright, so that's a 2 this time. So I have a copy of Gitaxian Probe I will use to target Mod. Okay! I'll draw a card, and then, Tony, you're good to go. Jesus. Okay.
I told you.
Interesting. I have a floating Mano, and so I will cast this Krark's Thumb. I played a land already, so I'm just gonna pass.
Untap, upkeep, I'll lose a life for the Mana Vault, go down to 39. Draw for turn. I'll play an Ancient Tomb as my land for turn. I'll pay 2 life down to 37 to cast a Windfall.
Yeah, I have sad noises, but no responses.
I can't wait to see this hand. Alright, I'm discarding a Wheel of Fortune.
Tony, how many cards? 5?
5. Yep.
Okay, so 5 is what will Windfall.
Discard Spire of Industry, Island, Windfall, Cabal Writ, Peer into the Abyss.
Okay.
Song of Creation, Sakashima, and a land.
Okay, I'm just gonna pass.
Untap, odds is ow. It's a 2. Draw a card. Play this Mana Confluence. 2 colorless and 1 black. And we will go ahead and cast Cabal Ritual from my graveyard. Black, Douthy Voidwalker.
I don't know if you know this, but this is a manual Storm deck that wins with Underworld Breach. Can you chill?
Let's do the 1 to make this a blue and a black.
Okay.
Which we will use to cast Brain Freeze.
Brain Freeze.
Who would you like to target?
We're going to go with Mod. So
I
9 cards into exile.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So the non-lands. We've got Shatter Skull Smashing, Seven's Reclamation, Esper Sentinel, Ragavan, and Jessica's Will.
1 black in the pool. We're going to go ahead and pass on that.
Untap, upkeep. There's a draw that happens here. Am I good to... Okay, I've already done it. Haha, you had your chance.
Too slow.
I'm going to play this Polluty Duty. Fetch here. And if that's good, I'll fetch again.
Yeah.
I'll get a Tropical Island and a Volcanic Island.
The fetches go to exile, though.
I'm going to float some mana... blue, green, red, and then I'm going to tap this Soul Ring, and I'm going to cast a Frantic Search. I have a Krark trigger. I have a victory, so I'll have 2 Frantic Searches. I'll pitch this Exploración. I think this will feel bad, but it's this spell seeker. Put these 2 things into exile, and then I'm gonna untap these 3 lands, and then I'm gonna hold priority on this. I'm gonna float some mana. 2 blue to my pool and a 2nd green. Discard an ESG and a time spiral. I'm gonna add a 2nd red to my pool, and then I'll have 1 green remaining, and I'm gonna cast a Possibility Storm.
A who's a boy to be?
Possibility Storm. We're going to Possibility Storm time.
You want to do what?
I want to cast a Possibility Storm.
I pass priority on that spell to Tony.
Huh.
I just want to cast 1 Possibility Storm, please.
How hard is your counter, Tony?
Not a red spell. How do I not lose?
Well, the thing is, you
That's
could just
gonna
cast
go on
Pyroblast and try to hit your ad nauseam.
You could also, the other thing that you could do
That's
is
fair.
just, I don't know, it's a Possibility Storm. Come on.
I have no response to possibility. I have no response to Possibility Storm.
Yes! Alright, we got it. Alright, it's time to do the fun part of the evening where we tap this volcanic island and we cast an Explorer. And then we trigger Krark and then trigger Possibility Storm. So I will resolve the Krark trigger first.
No responses to any of it.
Okay.
Wild.
I have 2 successes. Explore the copy will go on the stack. Draw a card. And now I may play an additional land this turn. And then the Possibility Storm trigger goes off. So I will exile this, and then flip till I hit a sorcery. Brain Freeze, an island, Brainstorm, Gilded Drake, Utopia Sprawl, it's a Mog Salvage, a Mind's Desire.
You hit a what?
I hit a Mind's Desire.
What's that card do, Scott? I'm just kidding. I know it's my favorite card in Magic, actually.
It's a good one, actually.
I love that card.
So, what do we got? Possibility Storm.
What do we got, really, when you think about it?
Explorer. Possibility Storm, Explorer, is that it? Frantic Search.
Which is also in exile.
Yes. I have the Storm trigger, the Krark trigger, and then the Possibility Storm trigger.
This is great. I'm so happy right now. I thought I was happy watching Tony do Storm stuff, and then Scott was like, hold my beer. I got a Possibility Storm and a Mind's Desire.
So I have
What
this
is
Mind's
happening?
Desire, and then I have 3 copies of Mind's Desire on the stack above it. Okay, so it's a Taiga, Big Rips, a Breeding Pool, very sad, and a Submerge. Okay, and then the Mind's Desire, the last one, goes, first I have to Krark it. Will, again, evens will double, odds will go back to my hand. So
Thank
I'll
you for the
have an
follow.
odd, I'll put this Mind's Desire into my hand.
Aw, come on, bud.
And then, so I'm going to cast this Submerge. I'm going to target Kess. And then I have a Krark trigger.
Alright, so Krark trigger on the stack.
Yeah.
We're gonna cast an instant.
Ad
Flip an
nauseam.
interrupt.
Let's go.
Fire off your interrupt.
Oh, really?
Oh,
really?
wow.
I want that.
They go on the bottom of your
Lands,
library. It's fine.
Big land pocket.
Oh,
Let's
that's
resolve
it.
it.
Oh, that's an intuition.
That's a pretty good one.
Oh,
Oh, no. I
Wow,
can't
this
stop
game.
that.
Any
is
responses to intuition?
Okay, so in response to you casting Intuition, Tony, I am going to Chain of Vapor your Kess, trigger the Possibility Storm, and holding priority while that trigger is on the stack, I'm going to pay 2 life to Mental Misstep my Chain of Vapor and trigger the Possibility Storm.
that is another
again.
Possibility Storm trigger.
So you will get 2 random instants.
Welcome to Storm Pod. Let's go.
Am I good to resolve those things?
You are so good to resolve that first Possibility Storm trigger.
Ad fucking nauseam. Here we go.
That's an ad nauseum. Okay. That's
my
not
God.
the one that we want.
Ad nauseam going on the stack over this Chain of Vapor.
So I'm going to cast Chain of Vapor targeting Possibility Storm.
Okay.
Let's see
and
what
then there's
instant I
Possibility
get.
Storm trigger. I like it.
We good there?
Yeah.
No responses.
What is this? Ad nauseum.
Oh, come on!
I think my,
glad that I'm
I
no
think my
longer in the
screen froze.
game.
Let me
Like, this is
refresh.
much better as a spectator.
What the fuck?
I hate
Tony
this.
just
This
straight
is
up dropped.
not. I don't like this.
Tony literally broke his internet.
Alright,
This
sorry about
isn't
that.
even
I'm
a
back.
chaos deck. It's just that it's very synergistic with Krark to return spells to your hand, but still get cast triggers for them.
I have no
So
responses
we have
to an ad nauseam on the stack.
ad nauseam, possibility
Yeah, no,
storm, vapor, intuition, submerge.
I'm acutely aware of everything on the stack, and I hate it. I'm
Possibility
gonna cast
storm
this Veil of Summer possibility storm trigger.
Do you have an ad nauseam, Scotty?
I can't. I have a Pact of Negation. Whose ad nauseam am I more wanting to
For
Pact
sure,
of Negation
Tony's.
right
Are
now?
you kidding me?
I know.
Absolutely Dan's.
This was the
100%.
first card that I flipped, by the way.
He goes next in turn order, which means
I
he'll
know,
untap and
it's
be able to stop
Dan's.
me, not the other way around.
Tony, you're gonna let Tony resolve an ad nauseam and an intuition with Kess on board?
Oh God! What?
I don't get to actually cast anything off of my intuition. Whatever I want in my hand, you put in my graveyard, or vice versa. I can't cast it out of my hand.
Yeah, but if you have an ad nauseam resolve, you're gonna have a lot of other options.
I can't refute that. Still,
That
make Dan deal with it, because he'll untap and have to answer my turn.
Or
That's two birds with one
be
stone right
fucking
there.
nice to me, Scott. It's almost my
right.
birthday.
No, you know what? You're right. I'll choose not to cast
Look,
Pact of
This is
Negation. I'll put it on the bottom of my library and I won't cast it. There you go. It's not going on the stack. Y'all have fun. There's an ad nauseam, I guess.
Well,
on
no,
the
I
stack.
assume now Tony just counters mine. I have no response.
Yeah.
Okay, let's add naus.
Yep.
From 33, 1 for mental misstep.
Happy almost
2, 3
birthday, Dan.
Felwar.
Thank you.
4 faithless looting. 5, 6 docky. 7, 8 muddle. 11 for a wheel. 12. 13. 15. 18. 20. 23.
This is a good ad nauseam.
25. Not with a possibility storm.
No, but you got
26. 27. I think that's probably where I stop.
yeah, seems sensible.
I agree.
Go to 6. Oh, I should have stopped earlier. I was like, I drew some free spells in there. Yeah, and they're Phyrexian mana.
Well, you can still do the force of negation on my ad nauseam, and maybe that'll hit another counter.
And let's see what we flip.
What did you exile the Force of Negation?
Oh, right. I don't play blue. Come on now.
Yeah, I know. That's why I reminded to you.
It's going to be muddle.
Yeah.
Let's see what we get.
Go nuts.
No whammies.
Miscast.
God
Oh.
damn it.
We will go ahead and cast a miscast.
Nice.
I don't even know what
targeting
other instant it could be.
the ad nauseam.
Yeah, you're fine.
This guy over
You
here.
friggin' jerk.
This freaking guy.
This freaking guy. Alright,
Okay, so now we're
then I have
on-
a Submerge on the stack targeting Kess.
No, I actually have stuff on top of that.
And
Oh,
I have
do
stuff
you?
on top of that. We still have...
What?
Yeah, there's
oh,
the
yeah, you
intuition, and then I
underneath
have the
that.
chain of vapor with the possibility storm
Oh,
trigger on top of that.
Dear Lord.
So
okay.
possibility storm for chain of vapor now.
I agree, that's
I've
next.
got
Nice.
Flusterstorm,
I guess so.
and I guess I'll point all the Flusterstorm copies at the intuition.
You could point one of them at the submerge and make him tap out.
I mean, I just won't, right? Like,
No,
why would I?
because it will cost you 1 mana to bounce my Kess. It forces your hand.
Yeah, but I mean, what's really scary on your board? No, I'd probably pay 1.
You absolutely would play 1.
Probably pay 1 to bounce your Kess. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll make Scott pay the one. I'll point one of the copies.
Yeah,
up to
that's
the
fair,
submerge.
I guess.
That's fair.
My gambit was sniffed out from the beginning.
So intuition is countered. Submerge is going to pay 1.
Yeah.
Submerge can resolve. Kess goes to my giant hand.
Okay, and then I have a Krark trigger on the Submerge. I'll win it, and I'll have a second copy of Submerge. No, that's not how that works.
Submerge goes to exile.
No, yes, it is how that works. This goes to exile under the Voidwalker. I have a copy of Submerge, and I'll aim it at.
You had a. This was all on top of the Krark. Yeah, this was all on top of the.
Yeah, this was on top in response to my Krark trigger.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Game is dumb.
This is
I
the
have a
wildest
second
game I've played. Not
Submerge.
second for
It-
sure.
It has to target a creature. There are only 2 of those in play, so
Don't hit the hope, please.
I will. Why not?
Because I can hit Tony with it and make him not use all of the non-creature spells in his hand.
I like that. I will hit the Voidwalker. And then I have an Explore, which lets me play an extra land for the turn. And I have these lands here.
This was horrible.
Play this Taiga as my additional land this turn. And then I will leave this Breeding Pool in exile and pass.
I'll untap. I will lose 1
Why
life
did you have
this
to
mana.
interact with me? What a
I
mistake.
wanted to resolve an ad nauseam, was what I was thinking. I
That's
really
fair.
wanted to. Kit 444.
That's fair.
Big thank you for the follow. Yeah, see, like I was like, I could probably resolve an ad nauseam. I've been a good person this year. And Tony was like, you know what, idiot? No.
Not a chance.
Well, I guess let's cast a Lotus Petal into the Possibility Storm here. Got Felwar Stone. Pay 2 life. Cast an Arcane Signet into the Possibility Storm. Get Talisman of Dominance. Go down to 31. Move to combat. I would like to punch Mr. G-Toast for 1 damage.
So this is risky, but who cares? Because I either need to win or not win right now. Mental misstep. Targeting nothing. I can't target something not on the stack. Damn it.
Yep.
And you haven't
nothing
cast
on the
any
stack.
instant? Golly.
Nothing on the stack.
Somebody cast an instant.
Oh.
No, no takers. All right, I'll take one. Game sucks. You guys are awesome.
After damage, I will sacrifice this Hope of Giripur, and Tony will not be able to cast non-creature spells until my next turn.
You can't let me have anything.
No, you didn't let me have mine.
And
Why would I let you have yours?
have no retort.
I did. It was good. I'm gonna pass the turn.
Makes you feel better. You can recast Kess.
Where'd my die go?
I
Odds is
definitely for
out.
Possibility Storm. Underworld Breach
I will
also
go to
notably
2.
lists for Possibility Storm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to pick 7 cards, none of which I can actually cast.
You did it, Dan.
Did I?
You saved us.
Yeah, we'll see.
How do I know what to pick here?
Keep the one that says, I win the game.
Well, I think what you want to do
But
is
even
like,
if I had a card that literally read "I win the game," it would be a random other spell.
yeah, exactly. So
Mhm.
what you need to do is keep things like Brainstorm, and if you have any sort of like Winds of Rebuke spells, put those.
Yeah.
Oh, those are going to your graveyard though, not.
Keep the cheapies, though.
I guess if you have any Winds of Rebukes, you gotta spend them now, put them back into your deck, and then keep your Brainstorms. Hope to hit.
That sounds correct.
I think so. I don't know.
Sounds
Unless
good to
you
me.
have, if you have any enchantments in your hand, just cast the enchantments and try to get your Underworld Breach, and then you can probably.
Yeah, that's true.
I have 1 enchantment in my hand.
You probably,
It's Underworld Breach,
It is. If it's not, you
isn't
should-
it? Yeah,
oh,
he flipped it off of Adnos.
okay, I didn't remember. Might be.
So I'm gonna lose.
Why'd you do that?
Dispel, Gemstone Caverns, Mental Misstep, Arid Mesa, Swan Song, Demonic Consultation, Demonic Tutor, Breeder's Grasp, Monolith, Badlands, Snap, Misty, Beta Wheel of Fortune to flex, Dockside Extortionist, Felwar Stone, Exotic Orchard, City of Brass, Ad Nauseam, Kess, Man Zone, Delphi Voidwalker.
Okay.
Cast turn.
Untap. I'll cast this Burgie, and I'll trigger the Possibility Storm. Fishy, Manamorphose, Snow-Covered Forest, Jessica's Will, Dockside. Perfect.
You got a what, son?
I got a Dockside, and the storm count is 2.
I've heard that's good. I
Alright.
guess maybe I'll respond to the Dockside cast. Cast a Winds of Rebuke targeting the Possibility Storm, why not? And trigger the Possibility Storm. Flip a Pact of Negation.
Would you like to Pact of Negation my Dockside Extortionist?
Not incredibly, but I mean, I guess I have to. Sure, I'll attempt to pact it.
Okay. Yeah, you can. Have a colorless floating. I'll cast a Rhystic Study. Trigger Krark. Or trigger Possibility Storm, excuse me. Snyland. Rain Freeze. Snyland. Bird. Breach. I'll cast Breach.
Okay, I'll respond to Breach. I'll cast a Brain Freeze. Target. I'll target myself with it. It doesn't matter. So
Okay, so
that's
this-
3 going to me and 1 that'll get tucked.
So you should have 5 copies of Brain Freeze and then the original. So you get to aim 5 of them.
Land Underworld Breach. Land Tainted Pact. Vampiric Tutor, Praetor's Grasp, Soul Ring, Watery Grave, Jeweled Lotus, Wishclaw Talisman. Number 5 is Meme Betrayal, Mana Confluence, and Exotic Orchard.
And so then you have a Possibility Storm trigger off of the Brain Freeze.
And we got the
Demonic
Consultation. Can't imagine a worse thing to hit, honestly. I can't do anything with this pact. I'm gonna not cast this Demonic Consultation, so it goes, what, on bottom?
Yeah, it just goes on the bottom.
Alright, I have no further responses.
Alright, so Underworld Breach good to go? Okay. Let's see what's in my yard. Goodness gracious, not a lot. G-Toast playing Grixis? Says the chat, and yeah, it's weird for me too.
If it helps, I'm doing so very poorly.
You're doing awesome. Shush. Shut your mouth. I'm gonna tap for 2 mana, exiling these things. I'm gonna cast the dockside from
E7.
Are you winning, son?
I don't know, maybe. We'll see.
I hope you do.
That right there is why Krark is a bad Magic card. I don't know, maybe.
No,
Kess King is calling you out, stacked EDH.
I agree with you. I do not disagree with you. We agree on this issue. I would like to crack 6 treasures, cast this Mind's Desire.
I remember that one.
So storm count is 8. So I have 7 Mind's Desire copies, and that I will do above the Krark trigger.
This is great.
I'm sorry if it's dirtily, if it's not.
No, I love watching
fun,
a Mind's Desire resolve. I'm having a good time.
Okay.
This is awesome.
I'm gonna take these 7 cards.
So jealous that I do not have a Mind's Desire in my deck.
6, 7. So we have Misty Island, Mana Crypt, LED, Fierce Guardianship, and Mog Salvage.
LED's good.
Cast this LED, upping the storm count. The second is casting this Mana Crypt. I would like to crack LED for... What's my storm count right now, Dan, since you're counting?
10.
Crack the LED for blue, discarding an Aetherflex Reservoir. I can play a land off of Mind's Desire here, because I haven't played a land for the turn yet. So Snow-Covered Island. I will cast the graveyard, a Aetherflex Reservoir, exiling Gitaxian Probe, Swan Song, and Song of Creation. Then we're down to the Krark trigger on this Mind's Desire. I have 2 wins, and so I'll have 2 more copies of Mind's Desire to resolve. And then that'll go to my yard. So
Wait,
I'll flip
you're picking 1 extra for Krark's Thumb, right? Don't you only have 1 copy? Or no, because the original is resolved.
I have Krark and then the original. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll flip 2 things, and we're still in the same place that I was. You want me to? I'll shuffle again.
You're good.
I don't care. No, just go ahead and flip.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a Burgie and an island.
Okay. Burgie's good.
I can Burgie. Burgie's okay. I have no cards in hand. What I do have is this Mog Salvage in exile, which I would like to target a...
oh, wait, I'm sorry. So Burgie is storm count 11, and you're going to gain 11 life.
So I'm going to gain my 11. I'll just let that resolve. I'll go to 48. And then Burgie is in play, according to me. And then I'll cast this Mog Salvage targeting the Mana Crypt on the Toastman's board. And I will trigger Krark, trigger Possibility Storm.
Wait, you're not triggering Possibility Storm, right? Because that's not in your hand, is it?
It's not from my hand, so I'll just trigger Krark, see if I get a copy or what. I have 2 successes, so I get a copy. The copy, I'll shoot the Chrome Mox. The copy will target the Chrome Mox, and then in response to the original one,
You'll Fierce Guardianship.
I'll cast a Fierce Guardianship targeting the original one and trigger Krark. I have a loss, so I'll choose to do that. I'll gain. I'll have put it to trigger to gain 12 life on the stack. I'll cast it again, trigger Krark. I have a loss. I'll take that. I'll repeat that process again.
Stormcap 14.
I have a loss. I'll take that.
Stormcap 15.
2 losses.
Stormcap 16.
A loss.
Stormcap 17.
A loss.
Stormcap 18.
Loss.
Stormcap 19.
Each one of these is giving you an Aetherflex Reservoir trigger.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you have more than enough life to kill us.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
So
those are I have 13 triggers to gain 23 life on the stack.
Yep.
So I'll just oh wow.
Done with your shit.
That's perfect.
I also have a bunch of red mana, but we'll ignore that. Yeah, I think I win. Sure.
Yeah, I definitely agree to the fact that you have won the game, good sir.
You absolutely win.
That was
well done.
Such an incredible game. Holy cow.
Thank you for sitting through that. Yes, I'd like to demonstrate by never losing a flip is correct, Aaron. That was fortuitous.
This is one of those games that you can just never account for, and it's one of the reasons why I love the chaos that Possibility Storm brings to the cEDH table. So much of this meta is focused on repeatable and refined lines, and it's so much fun to see all of that go out the window. The MVP of this game is of course Underworld Breach. Not only is this a main win con enabler in all of the decks at the table today, and giving Scoots that extra push of mana that he needed to be able to win the game in his last turn, but it also would have been the perfect way for any one of us to win through the Possibility Storm on board. But I love seeing Scoots use it to his advantage and eventually putting together the win with Mind's Desire. You don't get to say that very often. Big thank you to Scoots, Chuck, and G-Toes for joining us. If you want to catch the full stream, you can subscribe to our Patreon to unlock bonus stream footage and more Patreon exclusive content like access to our private Discord where we workshop decks, play games, and host monthly Patreon community streams. One final thank you to all of our patrons who make great content like this possible. Thank you very much for your support, y'all. And thank you for watching. Be good to yourself, everyone.